I spoke to our entire trade team this morning. There is a lot of progress being made. We now have 18 proposals on paper that have been brought to the trade team. Again, these are proposals on paper that countries have proposed to the Trump administration and to our government. You have Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick, Ambassador Greer, NEC Director Hassett, and Peter Navarro, the entire trade team, meeting with 34 countries this week alone. We are moving at Trump speed to ensure these deals are made on behalf of the American worker and the American people.
Are you happy with how the European Union is handling the tariff right now?
They've been fine. We'll end up having a deal. We're going to ultimately have a deal with anyone. If we don't, we're going to make it anyway.
Critics have attacked my president, President Trump, for starting a trade war in an effort to bring back the jobs of the past, but nothing could be further from the truth. He seeks to rebalance global trade so that America, with friends like India, can build a future worth having for all of our people together.
Welcome back. We've got news coming in. Stocks did rise across the board today as the White House says they've got trade deals and tariff deals on paper on the table with 18 nations. We're monitoring these potential deals, including with the EU, India, and Japan. Plus, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said he expects a tariff fight with China will soon de-escalate. He said this trade embargo is unsustainable and that a deal with China is possible. Back with us now, the CEO of Marlin Steel in Baltimore. He is Drew Greenblatt. Drew, a lot of good news today. It's great to see you again. What do you make of all this good news? If we get really free trade deals, including with China, do you think we will see both an economic and stock market boom?
Absolutely. You're going to see a huge boom. We're going to have an opportunity to sell to other countries fair for the first time in decades, where we could have a 0-0 deal maybe with Japan and South Korea. These are countries for decades have been taking advantage of us. And the loser in this is the American worker. We're going to be able to hire a tremendous number of American factory workers here in Baltimore, in our other factories in Indiana and Michigan, and they're going to be able to make parts that'll then ship overseas. This is going to be fabulous for the middle class. We're going to pull people up from poverty into the middle class because we're going to be making things here in America and shipping overseas. It's a great time to be in American manufacturing. We're seeing the impacts already, where our steel mills went from 2-week turnaround time on shipments of tractor trailers of steel. Now they're 12 weeks. That's because people are starting to buy now, and build up their inventory and start cranking up these machines that have been dormant for so many decades.
You know, Drew, it's interesting you say that. We got more news coming in. We got more and more companies looking to expand inside the United States. Roche is going to invest $50 billion in U.S. manufacturing, for example. Let's show the list. So when you see this growing list now moving into the dozens, now we're also hearing the White House is working on at least 70 trade deals. One estimate said they're talking to 130 nations. You know, how long do you think this will take? Because in the first Trump term, it took months to do the new NAFTA deal with Mexico and Canada. Now it's dozens of countries. It looks like they are moving, and we're getting more information. Trump has no intention, by the way, of firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell. So there seems to be, this table is getting set. We're expecting to possibly see these trade deals coming in the next week or so. That's what we're hearing. What do you think?
Time to buy stocks is right now, because the future is bright. I'm very optimistic about the future. What's going to happen is we're going to see a big increase in people's expectations of profits in the future when all of a sudden we can trade into Japan or South Korea, et cetera, at a 0% tariff rate. All of a sudden, American factories are going to start hiring more people. They're going to go out and buy cars, buy homes. The stock market's going to boom. This is a very neat opportunity right now. Buy low, sell high. Now's the time to buy.
Drew,
we're doing it ourselves. We're buying equipment. We bought a $300,000 machine from Chicago. We bought $250,000 worth of equipment from a different Illinois factory. We're bulking up our capital expenditures. We're hiring people. We're leaning in because we're so enthusiastic about the future. These 0% tariffs.
Drew Greenblatt, you are leaning in. Interesting stuff, Drew Greenblatt. Thank you for being with us tonight. It's great to see you.